My name is Kalpesh Patel. I'm super excited to be your host tonight, and I'm going to be sharing some information with you that I hope you catch. I hope you understand exactly what this is right here, right now. Your friend has invited you. Somebody invited you here today. Somebody invited you with a lot of excitement, a lot of enthusiasm, probably didn't tell you too much about it, and you showed up. For that, I congratulate you. The biggest step towards success is showing up, and you've done that. You've come out here with an open mind to finding out some information. I know I'm not going to let you down. I know the information I'm going to share with you is world class, and it's going to be everything that you're looking for if you're looking. That's all that is required. If you're open to opportunity, if you are open to something new, something exciting, something sexy, something hot, something that you can get excited about, then I know we've got it. All right. So that's the only ingredients is on your side is the desire to progress there. If there's desire, then apply that desire to this presentation and see the magic unfold. So to get the most from this Zoom, make sure that you're in a quiet place, avoiding all distractions. We live in a world today where we are always multitasking and we're not tasking anything correctly. And so, we miss things. It's all kind of half truths, right? So just switch everything off for a while. 40, 45 minutes, that's all we need. 40, 45 minutes of concentrated effort, and you'll get this immediately. And then listen with intention. How can we help you get where you want? Everybody's where they are, right? Take a quick stock of your life. Where are you at? Where would you like to be? And let's see if we can help you bridge that gap, especially in the financial space, all right? So, this is a phenomenal opportunity to accelerate your financial well-being. And then be open-minded to learning new information. I'm going to share some concepts, ideas. I'm going to say some words that might be new to you that you're not familiar with at this stage, but you will be. The industry that I'm going to share about is happening right now, and so it's only a matter of time before you become familiar with the verbiage. And so before I start, I'd like to quickly go through our income disclaimer. Participation in this project, like any other project, involves risk, and under no circumstances should this presentation be considered any type of solicitation, investment, or financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I am a super excited, super pumped up entrepreneur that loves sharing great information. And so for me, it's about getting in front of the right trends at the right time. As an entrepreneur, as somebody that has never worked for anybody a single day of my life, I've always fended for myself. I've hustled since I was 11 years old and never stopped. And one of the things that I know is that when I get in front of a trend, I can make a fortune by accident. And this is one of those moments. Entrepreneurs dream of getting in front of big trends. And this is the biggest trend, the biggest opportunity that entrepreneurs like us have had in over 3 centuries. That's a bold statement. How can anyone say something so big, like 300 years? Are you kidding me? Absolutely. Why? Because I'm talking about the most lucrative business in the world has finally been handed over to the public. What industry am I talking about? Which is the most profitable business on the planet that the public have never had access to? Money. And for the first time in 3 centuries, money has been decentralized once again. It's now back in the hands of the people. And thanks to blockchain technology, trillions of dollars are pouring into decentralized finance projects. And we are with a company that is leading the DeFi world. And so this is a mega trend. And we all know that in mega trends, mega wealth is created. And this is your opportunity to participate with us and build your empire and start transforming your financial future in ways that old worlds have not allowed for the most part. All right. The average person has very little opportunity to participate in such big conversations usually. But thanks to Hypertech Group, we've been given an opportunity to partner with the #1 group in the world in the blockchain space. Hypertech Group is the world's strongest blockchain alliance, and that's what makes this a truly unique once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So the story so far, in 2014, our founder with his business partners, Ryan Zhu and Sam Lee, founded HyperFund Global. And this is a multi-billion-dollar group today, but it started off with investments in their own projects, 80 blockchain projects funded by Ryan to the tune of $300 million. And today they are behind some of the huge success stories in the world, including projects like NEM and Tron, which are independently billion-dollar companies. Offices in 22 locations around the world. I mean, for me, that one company alone is enough. If Blockchain Global offered you an opportunity to partner with them and do something, I'm pretty sure as an entrepreneur with a little bit of intelligence, you'd be like, absolutely. Anyone that's got that level of credibility, I'm in. But it doesn't end there. In 2015, Ryan Zhu launched Collinstar Capital, another multi-billion-dollar group. It's the largest known VC company in the world in the space of blockchain technology. With over $400 million invested in over 300 blockchain projects, they funded over 40 of the biggest cryptocurrency exchanges in the world. They own some of them, and 12 of the top 20 cryptocurrencies in the world, and they own some of them. Offices in Australia and New York. So a VC company that funds great projects. Think Dragon's Den, think Shark Tank, think Collinstar Capital. And then we've got Hcash. This is a project, it's the most advanced blockchain project in the world, working directly with IBM since 2016 to resolve a quantum resistant security challenge. And so quantum computers are here. I know most people do not know what quantum computers are, but now you have arrived here today, you will find out. Now that I've said it, you'll see it, you'll hear it, because it's out. Once something becomes planted in our subconscious, we all of a sudden start noticing that there's conversations around this stuff already online. Go and check it out. What is IBM up to in the quantum computer world? It's insane. Quantum computers are thousands of times more powerful than the supercomputers that run the world. And so this is, again, another huge project that they've launched 4 years ago, and they've received government funding. Ryan's invested over $50 million of his own money over the last 4 years, and they have research and development done by top universities around the world to help us solve the security challenges around that project. And then last but not least, BW.com. Ryan Zhu purchased this company in 2017 for $100 million cash. Today, they're sitting on over $15 billion of assets. It's a mining group, and BW is one of the top 4 mining groups in the world. And so they account for a large percentage of all cryptocurrencies mined globally. And to have Ryan owning one of those big 4 is, again, another massive tick box and another huge profit pot. And so this is a multi-billion-dollar opportunity. Do not confuse this with other stuff that's online. This is so unique. Pay attention, guys and girls. It gets better. Ryan Zhu is a self-made multi-billionaire. Nobody knows his true worth because of the space we're in, blockchain and cryptocurrency. But he's an industry pioneer, and he's been mining Bitcoin when it was in single-digit pennies. Currently hovering around $50,000 a coin. You do the maths. In fact, chances are you can't do the maths because calculators can't handle it. And so, yeah, unless you're used to doing old-fashioned paper maths, you might be able to work out the kind of insane wealth he would have amassed. He's behind some of the biggest success stories in the world. He's funded some of the biggest brands in the world, such as Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Tether, Monero, Ripple. He's also responsible for many blockchain public listed companies. In fact, he was behind the world's first public listed company, and he sits on 4 other companies that are a major shareholder that are public listed. And, on the Australian Stock Exchange, Tokyo Stock Exchange, NASDAQ, etc. He's just so super well documented. And then he owns the Who Exchange, the 19th biggest cryptocurrency exchange in the world. He's a 35% shareholder in ZB.com. He's a 3% shareholder in Binance. And he also has angel investment in OKX. He's also opened up several schools around the world that educate the public on blockchain and cryptocurrency. So blockchain centers are super advanced, beautiful buildings that the public can walk into and have a really great experience learning about the journey of blockchain and the future of blockchain and the impact it's going to have on humanity. He's known amongst the highest circles as the king of cryptocurrency. Then we've got Sam Lee, a well-known blockchain early adopter and co-founder of Blockchain Global. He's spoken at the United Nations, the World Economic Forum, and has been interviewed consistently on CNN, Bloomberg, Forbes, and BBC. And clients of Blockchain Global include Fortune 500 companies like Amazon Web Services, Microsoft, etc. And he's known in Australia as the crown prince of blockchain. Then we've got our CEO, Jaden Wee. He's a self-made multimillionaire investor and executive director for Collinstar Capital. He's worked with governments on projects around blockchain. He's led huge investment teams and produced some of the most incredible results in the industry over the years. He became a multimillionaire when he was just 26 years old. And today, in his early 30s, he's very much a part of this vision of transforming the planet through blockchain technology. Here are some of the projects that he managed and the kind of results that they produced in Collinstar Capital. Qtum, 19,000%. In fact, he shares about some of these stories and how he made his wealth in these projects. He's literally insane numbers of millions into the tens of millions in his mid-20s through these projects. Eternity, 12,000%. Humanique, 1,000%. Bytem, 3,000%. The list goes on and on and on, as you can see. And anyone that would have even got one of these would have been a very happy bunny, let alone hitting one after another after another. And so huge, huge success behind Collinstar Capital. Again, these guys have got government partnerships sewn up globally. This is just one slide of many that talks about the relationships with governments. Here you can see them with the Australian Trade Investment Commission, Russian government-owned bank, Ambassador of Indonesia, Chairman of the SEC in Montenegro, Geneva delegation, FinTech Authorities Associations in Bangkok, and an MOU being signed with the Danish consulate in Denmark. Again, phenomenal list, and it continues to go on and on and on. They also own their own blockchain bank. So if that wasn't enough credibility already, yep, they've sewn it right up. 176 countries around the world. People can store their cryptocurrency on our wallet and earn interest just for having your crypto there, free money. People hold crypto on exchanges that don't pay them anything. So, hey, if you're going to hold it anywhere, you might as well hold it somewhere where it's making you money. But also, we've got a very unique partnership with MasterCard and Visa Card. MasterCard has given us a $10,000 a day spending capacity on their card. Visa, $50,000 a day. Now, there are many cards out there available to the public, but none have that kind of credibility behind them that they can carry a $50,000 a day spend limit. So for me, if I'm going to park my money anywhere, it's going to be with this level of credibility. What next? What are they up to? Well, you saw a very short clip in the video there. They're building an ecosystem. With the Ogilvy project being announced, they attracted millions of dollars of funding from huge, huge institutions. So that institutional funding gave rise to bringing this ecosystem into the world. And they launched this whole ecosystem conversation last year. We've already got HyperBank. This company launched that 3 years ago. They've got over 1 million customers already in HyperBank. We've got HyperPay, where you can order the Visa card or the MasterCard. We've got HyperTalk coming soon. This is a social media messenger app that will send cryptocurrency around the world at the click of a button. Imagine that. And then we've got HyperMall coming soon. HyperMall is like Amazon, and why not? They are literally replicating all of the most successful business models in the old world and bringing them into the new world. HyperFin is the financial world with insurance products, mortgages, loans, etc. We've got mining, exchange. HyperShow is a hybrid of YouTube and TikTok. And so all of these technologies will be delivered over the coming couple of years. So why do they need us? Very simple. They've launched HyperFund Global to attract 30 million customers so they can do a multi-billion-dollar IPO. That's it. They've got money, they've got technology, they've got vision, they've got know-how, they've got history. They've got it all. Partnerships in all of the highest places. What they don't have enough of is customers. 1 million customers on HyperBank is not enough to create a multi-billion-dollar IPO. 30 million customers on various projects on the ecosystem is. And so we have the opportunity here to participate in this IPO with them. I had the honor of meeting Ryan a couple of weeks ago here in Dubai, and he openly said that yes, we are doing this IPO together with our community. So if you love the idea of partnering with the most credible company in the home-based business arena on planet Earth today, full stop, not bragging, not arrogance, just facts. The number one most credible opportunity is happening right here, and you're in it. And so you get to participate. You can learn, earn, and multiply money with us by becoming a member. Purchase your membership for just $300. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. $300 is pocket change today in the grand scheme of life to be able to start a business that gives you access to a worldwide platform for $300. And you'll hear some stories of people that have transformed their financial lives with a $300 decision shortly. No monthly fees, no forced upgrades, no hidden agenda. You join the community, you learn through Mars Academy, you earn with passive rewards. That's right, this company takes your membership money and puts it to work with the rest of their multi-billion-dollar empire in many different areas, vertically and horizontally integrated into the entire blockchain industry. And so 0.5 to 1% a day is what they're going to give to you, come what may. That's done. And again, a magic, powerful system that allows anyone to tap into that level of winning. It's awesome. And then they give us a heads up on great new projects. I love this part of the deal of being a part of the community. Last 12 months, they've offered us 7 different projects, and all of us that participated multiplied our money. They say 20 to 30% below market value. On many occasions, 3x or more. And so, double quite consistently, and 50%, 100% increases often. And so that's the kind of information we have access to. If you love the idea of being part of a community that benefits in these 3 ways, then get yourself on board. So here's how it works. They will create rewards for you every day between 0.5 and 1% until you had double your membership value back. So if you bought a $300 membership, you're going to get $600 back. And that takes approximately just a little bit over a year. In fact, the most it can take at 0.5%, the minimum, if they never paid more than 0.5%, it will take you 400 days to double. 400 times half is 200%. Got it? Now, there's no upper limit. So you can buy in at any level, whatever package you want. We've got people buying at whatever level is comfortable for them. People that are starting out and have had a hard time with money, they can start with $300. People that have done well, they've got some disciplines around money and they put some away, they can come in at whatever level suits them based on their personal situation. But look at this. We've got tons of people around the world that buy the 20K pack and create a $3,000 a month cash flow. That's a magic number right there, right? $3,000 a month, and you're getting that for the next 13 and a half months. Happy days. But there's a promotion on right now where you can go on for even longer. So anyone that signs up right now is getting triple. And so that $3,000 a month will continue for 20 months until you've had $60,000 back. There's nothing to do, no things to click on, no charts to study, no trades to activate, nothing. These guys do the complicated stuff so we don't have to. We join and we receive rewards, full stop, done. So common question, Kalpesh, how can they afford to really pay us that 0.5 to 1% every single day? Well, I've already touched on some of the stuff. They launch great projects and earn 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000% growth. That's one way. Another way is that they are miners. Ryan purchased this company for 100 million, is currently sitting on 15 billion plus of assets. They've got 300,000 Bitcoin, over 2 million Ethereum, and many, many other cryptocurrencies that they've been mining over the last few years. And so they're sat on a pile of stock, which leads me to the next thing they do. They are market makers. They own so much stock of cryptocurrencies that when they sell, the price drops, and when they buy, the price rises. Simple. They are influencers of market prices. They can literally lean in on any cryptocurrency that they have stock of and move the price and trade those movements daily. So they're comfortably able to create a 0.5 to 1%. It's an absolute no-brainer. And so hence why this is the most solid, credible, long-term, sustainable, passive rewards project online today. Now combine that with everything else they do, and I'm sure you can see how you can make your fortune with the world's biggest blockchain group. And this is just an amazing, amazing opportunity for anyone to break through their own barriers. Did you know 95% of people never make more than $100,000 in a year? I found this out a quarter of a century ago. 25 years ago, somebody said to me, Kalpesh, 95% of people never make more than 100,000 a year. And I said, that's not possible. And guess what? We did a bit of research, And it was exactly true. And I re-verified this about 2 months ago. I thought to myself, I wonder if that's still true. And it is, and hence why I added it back into the presentation. I can't believe that that's true. But look at this. If you bought a $10,000 membership here, you would get 3 times back over the next 20 months, right? Well, if you didn't need that $1,500 a month cash flow, every time you got $50 on a 10K one, that's a minimum $50 every day. You can rebuy back into the system. Well, if you do that, i.e. you're getting your rewards to work for you as well as your own money. So now your rewards are going back into the system working for you. In month 1, you're not on $1,500, you're on $1,638. You've already accelerated the speed of your rewards. Month 2, $1,900. In fact, by month 5, you'll have more than doubled. And in a year, 6x your initial startup membership amount. And with the 2 times usual, if you like, attraction that they create, the offer that they give, the 2x would mean 123,000 worth of withdrawals. The 3x, you work it out. Anything in between is a bonus. But even at a 2x, you've gone way past 100K. And so that is a huge, huge step in the right direction of your own wealth creation. 12 months. Now, if you've got a little bit longer if you've got that little bit of patience and the ability to have delayed gratification, look at this. If you double up within the first 6 months and then withdraw for the next 3 months, 9 months in, you've broken even and you've got a balance still sitting in there. And that balance you now have working for you. If you just rebuy for another 12 months, in 21 months, you've ended up with withdrawals of at least, if you look down there in the bottom column, 16 times on a $1,000 membership. On a $10,000 membership, 18 times. And if you get the 3x, again, 3x will end soon anyway, so forget those now. But the last year, we've had 3x for the last 12 months. So I reckon it'll go to 2.5x. I'll change those slides when they make an announcement, depending on what they say. But yeah, that's the deal right there. Work out the number you want. It's on the bottom of the screen. Work upwards and choose the number at the top. Now, if you don't have the number at the top that you want, there is another way to get there. More about that shortly. Now, do not confuse this with other Billy Bob deals. Do your due diligence. We've got all of the information that you need here. Your friend will get this information to you. So study it and understand that you have your hands on something really powerful and unique. Now imagine if they've done this already in the last 6 years, what are they going to do in the next 6? This will look like it hasn't even happened. This will pale in comparison since the industry is now really taking off. So you can ride this wealth creation wave with us and set yourself financially free, not just for your generation, but for generations to come. What would you feel like if you were that person? You know, decades down the line, people looking at your picture on the wall and saying, that person changed our destiny. That could be you, right? So you get to decide. That's the beautiful thing. So what are the next steps? If you're a yes, congratulations and welcome to our family. Purchase your membership through the friend that invited you here today and fund your account using Tether. Very important. We have people making silly mistakes, sending, we call them clever clogs. They send other coins in thinking they know what they're doing. No, you don't know what you're doing. So pay attention, listen to the instructions carefully so that you don't go around making silly mistakes like that. And then enjoy the membership benefits. Learn, earn, and multiply. Again, if you're new to the space, your friend that invited you will hold your hand and walk you through the sign-up process. Do not do this on your own. Even if you're not new to the space, we've got people that think they know what they're doing that made those mistakes. So just go through it with your friend so that there's no silly mistakes made. And then number 3, meet Ryan Zhu. He appears on Amazon Prime series Next Blockchain. I say appears, he dominates episode 6 of that particular series. Well worth watching all 6 episodes. It's incredible, insightful, very educational. But if you haven't got the commitment to watch all 6, at least commit to watching one of the episodes, and that's episode 6, where you get to hear about Ryan's story, his humble beginnings from nothing to where he is today in just a few short years. It's a beautiful, beautiful story. So welcome to the team. I want to now just go through a few questions that are most commonly asked at the end of that first part of the presentation. It's too good to be true, Kalpesh. You know what? You're right. It is. And guess what? Once you do the due diligence, you'll realize it's still true. Can I withdraw my initial membership? No, you can't. Can I withdraw my rewards? Yes, anytime you want. As soon as you got $50 of rewards in your back office, you can make withdrawals 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, as you wish. Do I have to bring people to earn? No, you do not. What happens once I've tripled my initial membership? Nothing. That's the end of the agreement. What most people do is they would top up, and you can top up at any time. All right. I've got people that add to their membership every month, right? They buy a membership and then they add to it every month, 300 a month or 500 a month as they build up their accounts. All right. So you can do that for sure. What's the maximum? There are no maximums. How do you join? You get a link from your inviter, and then they talk you through how to buy Tether and how to send it to your back office efficiently. And then, you know, the other most common question we get is, Kalpesh, I'm new to this. It's the first time I've heard about this kind of conversation. I have no clue. Don't worry about it. A year ago, I didn't have a clue either. Last January, I was learning, just like you might be now, all about this. I went into full immersion mode, watched everything. I had some idea. Of course, every entrepreneur knows what blockchain is, knows what cryptocurrency is, knows that there's an industry here happening, but I hadn't participated. And so I only started participating last January. And I'll tell you what, it's been the best year of my entrepreneurial life by far. It's been incredible. And so enjoy the journey as you come through this. So thank you so much for being with me. I'm going to have a quick short stop here and come back in and see if there's anyone that, any members that would like to share a testimonial. 60-second testimonial. We'll take 2 or 3, and then we'll get started on the second part.